Data Jockey, Machine Learning for Victorian Racing. Thursday, 20 August 2026, Race 6 at Warrnambool. Let us get going. Here is what the model is saying about Race 6 at Warrnambool in brief. 2 selections on the board. Cinnamon Kiss carries the place selection, the model's strongest read for this race. Princess Mess sits in the same race multi only as the top 4 leg. So the short version, Cinnamon Kiss to place, multi combining both for the value angle. Worth staying for the full breakdown though, because this race has some genuinely interesting detail behind it, and the reasoning matters more than the headline. 10 runners in Race 6 at Warrnambool today, with the top 3 paying a place dividend. Right away the model is flagging something worth your attention. Its top selection is not the market favorite. That signals the model has found value the market is underpricing, which is the exact situation this approach is built to identify. 2 selections today, a place pick plus a same race multi-option combining both. As always, no forced selections here, only genuine value gets a tip, and today the data clearly supports 2. That is a meaningful signal in itself, given how often the model finds nothing worth covering at all. Let us break them down properly. Quick word before the picks on how all this actually works, because it is a different approach to most of what you will find in the tipping space. The model behind these selections is a machine learning system that keeps learning from Victorian racing results. Every meeting, every result, every finish feeds straight back in. It is not built once and left alone. It updates and sharpens with every race run in Victoria. Here is the part that matters most. Most tipping models chase the winner. This one does not. It was built specifically to find place finishers, horses that hit the top positions and pay a place dividend. That is a genuinely different problem, and it needs a different approach to solve. The model is weighing dozens of variables across the whole field at once: pace, distance, field composition, historical patterns, how each horse stacks up against today's specific rivals. All of it together in ways no human could track by hand. If you want the full methodology breakdown, the link is in the description below, worth a look when you have the time. For now, Race 6 is waiting, and the model has plenty to say about it. Let us get into the selections. First selection for Race 6, Cinnamon Kiss, the model's top pick, currently second in the market. Not the favorite, not the one getting the market's attention, just quietly priced at a level the model strongly disagrees with. That disagreement is the entire reason this selection exists. Worth being honest with you here, because I think it earns more trust than it costs. There is no single tidy explanation for why the model has chosen Cinnamon Kiss. It genuinely does not work that way. It is not pointing to one factor, a good record at Warrnambool, a preferred distance, the usual form guide reasoning. That single factor thinking is what most tipping relies on, and it is exactly what this model avoids. Instead, it is weighing dozens of variables together, all at once: track conditions, distance, field composition, the specific rivals in this race, patterns drawn from thousands of past Victorian races. All of that simultaneously, picking up relationships a person simply cannot track by eye. That is deliberate. If the reasoning could fit in one sentence, the model would be redundant. Here is what actually matters. The market has Cinnamon Kiss priced at second in the market. The model ranks it first for Race 6. That gap between market price and model confidence is the value, and finding it is the model's entire purpose. It was built around place finishers specifically, not winners, so a top ranking here means this horse matches the historical pattern of horses that land in the places. A genuinely different lens to standard form analysis. Cinnamon Kiss for the place, top 3 finish in a 10-runner field. That is the model's read for Race 6. For entertainment purposes only, please make your own informed decision before placing any bet. On to pick 2, Princess Mess, sitting at 4th in the market. This is a different category of selection compared to pick 1, and the distinction is worth spelling out clearly. The model has Princess Mess pegged as a likely top 4 finisher, but it does not extend that confidence to a top 3 finish specifically. That is the key difference. There is not enough in the data to support a standalone place selection on Princess Mess, but there is enough to support its role in the same race multi as the top 4 leg. This might look like a small technical point, but in a 10-runner field, it carries real weight. Top 3 pays a place dividend, 4th simply does not. So Princess Mess is not the model's idea of a place bet on its own. Its value sits in the multi. Reading the model's view on Princess Mess plainly, it belongs in this race, fits the top 4 shape of this field, but getting into top 3 specifically is less certain. For the multi, top 4 is sufficient. Cinnamon Kiss finishing top 3, Princess Mess finishing top 4, that is what the model is backing for race 6. Here is the same race multi for race 6, Cinnamon Kiss finishing top 3, Princess Mess finishing in the top 4. Check with your wagering provider on availability for this market. Before going further, worth being precise about something, since these 2 bet types get mixed up easily. They are not the same kind of bet, and they do not carry the same odds of landing. Cinnamon Kiss, as a standalone place selection, is the higher probability option. The model has stronger confidence there. The return is smaller, but the chance of it landing is greater, and that is the model's primary read on race 6. The same race multi is the longer odds path. Both legs need to come in Cinnamon Kiss in top 3 and Princess Mess in the top 4, which makes it less likely overall than the place bet by itself, but the payoff if it lands is meaningfully larger. Neither is compulsory. The place selection on Cinnamon Kiss carries the model's strongest signal. The multi exists for those interested in the higher risk, higher reward option. Whichever you go with, understand clearly what each bet actually requires. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please make your own informed decision. Following along with the full card today, every race has its own video, all sitting in the playlist, uploaded before race 1 kicks off. Worth checking the other races to see which selections line up with your approach. Some punters like to combine several of the models' picks into a place multi. Your wagering provider will have the details on how that works. Always make your own informed call before placing anything. One more important point, check for scratchings before you bet on anything. They happen on race morning and can change a race completely. For race 6, the model's place selection is Cinnamon Kiss. The rest of the card is sitting in the playlist if you want to keep going. If you have not subscribed yet, this runs for every Victorian meeting, every race day, completely free. That wraps up race 6 at Warrnambool. To recap, the model's place selection is Cinnamon Kiss, and for those after the longer odds play, the same race multi-combination is Cinnamon Kiss in top 3 with Princess Mess in the top 4. Every tip on this channel is tracked, and the results posted publicly every single week. The good runs and the bad ones, nothing left out. That transparency is the only real way to judge whether following this model is worth your time. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please make your own informed decisions and gamble responsibly. Catch you in the next one.